not sure. I thought I was more than once, but now I'm not so sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Many times, I guess. I love my parents and my siblings. I didn't know any better than to love them. And then I love my husband.
We both volunteered to work on the Don't Roll Your Eyes at the senior prom, and we were on the decorating committee, and the committee met at my house, and I thought, oh, I like this person.
I hired her at work.
I sort of have known him. We lived in small country communities, and I knew who he was because they went to the same, not the same location of the church, but the same kind of church that I did.
Honestly, I can't remember. It was probably the prom, because he eventually asked me to the prom. And of course I said yes.
Tell our first date.
You can.
Well, what was our first date? I think our first date I took her to the lake. Real date.
I remember that. We went to eat Mexican food and then we went to the lake. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory. That's all in Dallas.
Had my first date with him on December the 20th, 1945. And I never dated anybody else, and he never dated anybody else.
It was good. He surprised me because I was walking like on top of the rooftop. That's the way that you get there. And he had went underground to run to catch up with me. So he caught me like at the exact time I was coming up off the stairs. And he walked me to my car, and that's where he kissed me.
It's hard to say so many years after the fact, but there certainly came a point in time where just when he would walk into a room, just everything stopped. I didn't see anything but him. Plus, he was a great dancer.
I guess after I kissed her.
Yes, he did. He told me he loved me a few weeks later. Not very long after that, he was in Jamaica. But the connection wasn't good on the phone, and I couldn't believe he said he loved me, so I didn't say anything. So after that, it was months before he ever said it again. I scared him, and he never said it again, and I wasn't going to say it first because I wasn't sure. So it took him a very long time.
I think it was kind of a in love at first sight thing. I think I knew the night that he took me home that I really liked him.
I don't think I want to answer that one.
Okay.
Well, and I'm not saying if it was a good memory or a bad memory, but
That's okay.
I think we'll just leave that one.
Sex. Okay.
I lived neighbors to a young girl, and she dated my husband's brother, and they had a birthday, sending birthday letters to people overseas, and I sent him a birthday letter, not knowing, and when he came back home, mine was the only one he had kept, and we didn't realize that, of course, at the time, but that was sort of how, but that was the only letter that I wrote to him.
I'm easygoing.
The best thing, I would say it's the compassion. We have a lot of compassion for one another and everybody around us, and we don't, like I said, we don't argue. It's more compromise. There's a lot of compromise in love.
We did everything together. We very rarely ever, I didn't go off with the girls and he didn't go off with the guys. We did most everything together. When he died, I felt like half of my heart had been taken out. And I literally felt an emptiness in here. I can't explain it. I just felt like I wasn't all there. And for a long, long time, I couldn't talk about him without crying.
Don't think you're in love before you're sure. Don't think you're in love when you're a teenager, because you don't know squat. And maybe love yourself first before you love somebody else. Because if you can't love yourself first, then loving someone else is just an attachment. You want something, you want the way they make you feel. You want to be seen in public with them, perhaps. But it's an attachment. It's not like learning to love yourself and being content with that thing that's inside of you that no one else can see. Maybe you hope that you'll exude it and they'll sense it, but has nothing to do with whether you can dance well or not, or whether you're pretty or not, or young or not, or wealthy or not. It's something else entirely different.